Hi children, how are you all? Hope all are doing good, all are fine, isn't it? Yes. Children, when we look around us, we can see different things. Huh? Okay, yes. Like we already learned about living things and non-living things, isn't it? Yes. So hope you all enjoyed the lesson and you read the lesson well. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. So we learned about living things, non-living things. Okay. So there are many things around us. Some are living and some are non-living. Yes. Living in the sense plants, trees, then animals, we human beings, we are all living things. So coming to the animals, there are different kinds of animals we can see, isn't it, around us. Can you name some animals that we can see around us? Yes, dog we can see, then cat, then cow, then some birds also we can see, isn't it? Birds, fish, then yes, there are few animals like this we can see around us. Birds like crow, parrot, isn't it? Yes. Then some animals, when we go to zoo, if you visit a zoo, have you ever visited a zoo, children? Yes. In zoo, wild animals are kept and protected as well in zoo, and in zoo we can see many wild animals, means the animals that we can see only in the forest. We cannot go to the forest and we can see, isn't it? Yes. So we can visit zoo and we can see many animals like yes, lion, tiger, then giraffe, then elephant. Yes, so there are many animals like this we can see were in the zoo. So kinds of animals, different types of animals are there around us. So some animals are so useful to us. Like cow gives us milk, then hen, it gives us egg. We eat the meat of hen also, isn't it? Yes, so they are useful animals. So some animals are so useful to us, so they are called domestic animals, isn't it? Domestic animals. And this domestic animals, some animals we kept as pets. Which animal we kept as pets? We kept birds like parrot, isn't it? Pet animals are there. Like dog we keep as pet, cat, then parrot, then rabbit. Like that many animals that we keep as pets, isn't it? Yes. So pet animals are there. They are also domestic only. They are useful to us in many ways. And there are some wild animals. Wild animals lives in jungles, in forests, and in zoo we can see many kinds of wild animals as well. Yes or no? Yes. Some animals live in water, isn't it? Yes. Fish, all kinds of fish we can see in the water. Some animals lives on land. These are other animals we can see on land, or we can say they are land animals. Land animal. Which is the biggest land animal, you know? Elephant is the biggest land animal. And you know blue whale? Blue whale is the largest animal in the world. Blue whale. We can see it in the water, isn't it? Yes, seas, oceans. Blue whale, the largest largest animal in the world. Largest land animal, it is actually elephant. On the land, elephant. And the world, if we say, blue whale is the biggest or largest animal in the world, we can say. Yes, so some animals we can see inside the water. Some like fish, all kinds of fish lives in water. Some animals they live both in water and land, you know. Example, frog. Frog you can see in water and also on land. They live both in land and water. So like that, kinds of animals, different types of animals around us. Some animals are useful to us like hen, cow, buffalo, goat. They gives us milk, meat and all. Yes, some animals we keep as pets like dog, cat, birds, fish, rabbit. We keep them as pets. They are pet animals. Some animals live in jungles, in forests. They are wild animals. And the land animals includes all the animals that lives on land. Some animals lives in water like fish. Some animals lives in both water and land like frog. Yes, so today we are going to learn about these animals. Animal life. Lesson 13. Animal life. That is the lesson we are going to learn today. Animal life, life of animals, different kinds of animals around us. So let us learn in detail about the different kinds of animals. Animals on land, in water, both land and water, wild animals, domestic animals, pet animals, etc. Okay? Time to warm up. Lesson 13, Animal Life. Have you ever been to a zoo? Have you? Did you see the wild animals like lions, tigers, leopards, bears, etc. in their enclosures? Means close, very closely. Have you seen these wild animals in the zoo? How did you feel when you saw them closely, very close to you, when you have seen these animals? How did you feel? Come, let's enter into the world of animals. Yes, time to know. Animals are living beings and we see various animals around us. Yes, animals are living things. We learned in the last lesson that animals are living beings. They move, they breathe, they reproduce, isn't it? Yes. So animals are living beings and many animals we can see around us. Some animals live with us in our homes, isn't it? We keep them, some animals as pets, and some other animals live in forest. So some animals we keep in our home, some animals lives in forest. Some animals eat plants and some animals kill other animals and eat the flesh. So what is the food of the animals? Some animals eat only plants, but some animals they kill other animals and they eat the flesh of those animals. So animals have different food habits. So different animals have different food habits. Like we human beings, some people they eat only vegetables and fruits. They are vegetarians we say. But some people they eat both vegetables, fruits and also meat. Meat of a chicken, chicks, hen. It's a chicken we say, goat, meat, mutton, etc. we eat. So they are non-vegetarians. So like that, animals also, some animals they eat only plants, some animals eat plants and also some animals eat the flesh of other animals. They kill the animals and they eat. Our Indian agriculture mainly depends on these animals for various activities. Yes. See, our Indian agriculture depends upon these animals also. Animals also help us, people, to farm in the land, farming land, to plough the field and all. Animals helps. So welcome to the animal world. Tiger is saying welcome to the animal world. Now let us learn more about kinds of animals and also their uses, food habits and shelters. Now we will learn about the different kinds of animals, the food habits, where they live, what are the uses, etc. So kinds of animals. So there are different kinds of animals. First we learn about these kinds of animals. So which are they? We have land animals. First, land. We have land animals. Then we have water animals. The animals live in water. Then we have animals that live both in land and water. Both land and water. Yes. Then the next kind of animal is flying animals, animals that fly like birds, isn't it? Flying. So these are the kinds of animals. We can see land animals, animals live on land. There are animals that live in water. There are animals that live both land and water. There are flying animals also, animals that fly. So first comes land animals, that you know, animals that lives on land. Which are they? Whatever animals you can see around, the animals that in forest, they are all land animals, isn't it? Yes. Those animals which live on land are called land animals. Example, kangaroo, then elephant, camel, beaver, etc. So animals all that live on land, they are all land animals. Elephant, kangaroo, camel, many animals we can see around us, and also the animals in forest, they all are land animals, animals that lives on land. Elephant is the biggest animal in the land. Then hot places, you know, some animals lives in so hot places. Let us see which are they. The camel lives in hot places and they can travel for months without water, and they also store food and water in their hump. You know, camel, in deserts we can see camel, desert full of sand, dry place, very hot place. There we can see camel. The only animal lives there is camel. And because in desert, you know, no rain, so no water also, but so people, plants, animals, we cannot see there. But this camel can live in desert without taking water for many months. Without drinking water, it can live for many months. So camel we can see in desert, in hot place. They store food and water in the hump. We can see the image of camel here. Camel, on the back of the camel you can see something raised upon. That is called hump. Okay, hump of the camel. There it store its food actually. It's because it's storing its food there, it gets energy from that. So it can live without water for many months. Only camel can travel in deserts for long period without food and water. The hump is the large lump on its back, something that has no particular shape actually, raised a little. Camel's body you can see hump, it's raised a little, it is hump where it stores food. Okay, yes. So hot place you can see one animal, that is, yes, camel. So camel you can see in hot place, means desert. Then what about cold place? There are some places full of cold, snow. Okay, the polar bear lives in only cold places. Its thick fur, white fur protects it from cold. So cold places, some animals live in cold places. That is polar bear. Polar bear, you can see the image here. Image of a polar bear in cold place. You know, full of snow it is. There it lives. Why it can live there? It can survive the cold because of the thick fur on its body. Thick fur means full of soft hair that grows in its body. In the polar bear body we can see full of fur, full of hairs. It protects us from cold. So because of that, the polar bear lives in cold places. Next is climbing animals. Have you seen animals climbing on trees? Which animal climbs on trees, children, usually? Yes, monkeys climbing on trees. Have you seen? Yes. Some animals can climb and live on trees. Such animals are called climbing animals. So there are climbing animals that climb on trees. Okay, climb on trees, and these are all land animals only. Land animals, hot place, cold place, climbing tree animal, these are all land animals. Okay, here are a few examples. Monkeys. orangutans. Actually it is a kind of monkey, a large monkey with long red hair, long arms and all. Orangutan image you can see here. Okay, orangutan is a large monkey, large ape we can say. That is orangutan with long red hair and all. Yes, it belongs to the family of monkey only. Okay, large monkey we say. Then squirrels. Squirrels, it lives on tree. Leopards. Leopards also climb the tree. You know leopards looks like tiger, but it's not tiger, it's leopard. It climb trees. Snakes. Snakes climb trees, you know. Yes. Domestic cats, there are some cats, domestic cats, the cats that we are seeing around, they climb on trees. Tree climbing frogs, some frogs are there, you know, they climb on trees, they are called tree climbing frogs. Lizards, a kind of reptile, lizard. Yes, so these are the animals that climb on trees. So they are called climbing animals climbing animals. Yes, climbing trees. For climbing trees there are some animals. They are called climbing animals. They climb trees. Climb trees. They are climbing animals. Which are they? Monkeys. Then monkeys. Monkeys will climb the tree. Monkeys. Orangutan, isn't it? It's a kind of monkey with long red hair. Orangutans we say. Then squirrels, leopard. Leopard. Squirrel. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L. Squirrel. Squirrels. Leopards. Yes, squirrels. Then snakes. Snakes. Then domestic cats, climbing frogs, lizards. These are the animals that climb trees and they are called climbing animals. Okay. Yes. So they all belongs to the land animals. These are all land animals only. Land animals like elephant, kangaroo, camel, beaver, they are all land animals. Animals that we see around us are land animals. Animals that live in forests, they are all land animals. Animals live in hot place like camel. It is a land animal. It can live in that hot place in the desert without taking water for so many months. We cannot live like that without taking water. But camel can live, because it is storing the food and water on its hump, on its body. There is this hump is there, it will raised from its body. On that it store food, so it can live. Then cold place, some animals like polar bear lives in cold place, and on the body of polar bear you can see different like thick fur, means soft hairs, thick hairs we can see, which protect it from the cold, so it can live in that cold place. Then some animals climb trees like monkeys, squirrels, snakes, leopards, climbing frog, lizards, domestic cats, they all climb trees and they are known as climbing animals. So these all animals, elephant, camel, kangaroo, monkey, squirrels, polar bear, domestic cats, they all are land animals. Okay, lives on land. Animals that lives on land. Water animals. So next is about water animals. We learned about land animals. Yes, animals that lives on land. Now we will learn about the animals that lives in water. Water animals. A fish lives in water, that you know, isn't it? Fish lives in water and it swims using its fins with the help of gills. You know, fish is swimming in water because of fins. F-I-N-S, fins. Actually it is helping it to move in the water. With the help of gills. With the help of gills, actually it breathes underwater because of the gills. So you can see here the image of a fish with fins and gills. fins helps them to move in the water. Gills help the fish. It's an organ which helps the fish to breathe under water. Yes, so fish lives in water and it swims in the water with the help of fins, and gills are there which helps it to breathe under water. It can breathe under the water. A whale is a big water animal and it has fins to swim. Big blue whale, you can see whale is also a biggest water animal, and it has fins to swim, but it does not have gills. Fish has gills, but whale does not have gills, so it can't breathe under the water. So for breathing purpose, what it will do? So it has to come up and breathe. Underwater, fishes can breathe because it has gills in the body, but a whale, it has no gills. For whales, because it has no gills, it comes up to breathe. It cannot breathe underwater. Gills helps the fish to breathe underwater. Whale has no gills, so it comes up above the water to breathe. Then example, the animals that lives in water, like starfish. Starfish is an example of animal that lives in water. Starfish looks like star. You can see the image here. Then whale, biggest water animal is whale. Then frogfish is there. Frogfish, another water animal. Then clownfish is the clown, C-L-O-W-N. Clownfish looks like clown. Who is a clown? C-L-O-W-N, clown. Yes, you can see a clown in circus. The person who makes the people laugh in a circus, that is clown, a joker. Have you seen his dress, how he dresses and come in the circus? See, do so funny things to make people laugh. That is clown. His dress full of colorful, isn't it? Full of colorful dress he wears. Same this fish also, clownfish. That's why the fish is named as clownfish. The fish color is different colors. On the body we can see that. Okay, it's clownfish. You can see the image here. Starfish, whale, frogfish, then clownfish. See the images? Yes, so these are the animals that lives in water. Water animals we say. So fish lives in water. It has fins which helps it to swim in the water, and it has gills which help it to breathe underwater. Yes, but whale, it lives in water, biggest water animal, but it does not have gills. It has fins to swim, but it does not have gills. So it cannot breathe underwater. It comes up and it breathes. And other water animals examples: starfish, whale, frogfish, then clownfish. These are the examples of water animals. Okay, so we learned about land animals and now we learned about water animals. Yes. We learned about land and water animals. Now, what about the animals that live on both land and in water? Yes, there are some animals that lives both on land and in water. Let us see which all animals they are. Frog lives both on land and water. Yes, one example of an animal that lives both in land and in water is frog. F-R-O-G, frog. They have special kind of back legs for swimming and hopping. Yes, see the image of a frog. They have a special leg, back legs for swimming. For swimming they have back legs, at the same time for hopping also on the land. Hopping means to jump on one foot. Children used to play with by jumping on one foot. They used to play, isn't it? Jumping on one foot they used to play. That is hopping. So frogs hops. Okay, on land they hops, and in water they swim. So they have special back legs for doing this. Other animals like turtles, crocodiles, etc. also can live both on land and water. The other animals that live both on land and in water are turtles, 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 then crocodiles, 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 turtles are other animals that live both on land and in water. So these are the animals that live both on land and in water. Frog. Frog has special back legs which helps it to swim in water and hopping for frog on land. Then other water and land and water animal example is turtles and crocodiles. Yes, so now we learned about land animals, water animals, and the animals that live both on land and in water. Okay.